Welcome to Born to Win Legend, where history's turning points are told as stories of courage, vision, and transformation. Tonight we journey to the 15th century, to a time when knowledge itself was chained, locked away in monasteries and palaces, accessible only to the privileged few. Books were treasures, copied by hand on parchment in flickering candlelight, each one taking months or even years to complete. Knowledge moved slowly, guarded and rare, a privilege of kings, scholars, and priests. And then, in the small German city of Mainz, a goldsmith named Johannes Gutenberg built a machine that would change the world forever. He combined the simple mechanics of a wine press with movable metal type, durable ink, and a system so efficient that a single page could be pressed in moments. For the first time in human history, words could be multiplied quickly, accurately, and on a massive scale. The printing press was more than an invention. It was a revolution. Ideas that once crawled across Europe now flew. A Bible that once took a monk years to copy could now be printed dozens, even hundreds of times, reaching people far beyond the cloisters of the church. Gutenberg may not have known it, but his press would break barriers that had stood for centuries. From this machine flowed the Renaissance, a rebirth of art and learning that celebrated human potential. It fueled the Reformation as Martin Luther's words spread far and wide, challenging authority and reshaping faith. It ignited the scientific revolution, where thinkers like Galileo, Copernicus, and Newton could share discoveries, test ideas, and build on each other's work. It laid the foundations for the Enlightenment and the modern world itself, where free exchange of knowledge drives progress. The printing press gave power to ideas. It gave power to the people. Literacy spread. Education expanded. Voices once silenced by distance or scarcity could now be heard. The press made it possible for revolutions to be planned, for democracy to be debated, for freedom to be imagined. It was not just about books or pamphlets. It was about access. For the first time, knowledge was no longer a privilege reserved for the elite. It was a tool, a weapon, a source of empowerment for anyone who could read or who dared to learn. The legacy of Gutenberg's invention is everywhere around us. Every book you hold, every newspaper, every printed page traces back to that wooden press in Mainz. Even in the digital age, where information spreads across screens instead of paper, the spirit of the printing press lives on. The idea that knowledge should not be locked away but shared, multiplied, and given to all remains at the heart of our world. The printing press turned the page on history. It transformed the course of civilization, proving that one invention, one idea, can reshape the destiny of humanity. And it reminds us that when knowledge is free, the possibilities are endless. This is Born to Win Legend, where the inventions, the battles, and the sacrifices that change the world are brought to life, one story at a time.